Mike Watson's in this building right now. I'm watching it on my phone because I'm checking it to see what's going on. Make sure everything's running right. In case you didn't hear me, my name is Mike Watson. I am the host of Chat and Draw, the publisher of Freestyle Comics, aka Most Epic Art, aka Most Enthusiast Person Comics, aka Deadly Hands, aka Pencil Assassin, aka Artist Extraordinaire, aka The Bomb. Hey, I'm out here right now. I'm feeling really goofy. Where the hell is the link at? Look, I'm having a problem. I'm about to be pissed. All right? But we'll get to that. So, I got some good news. Good news, yeah. Trades. If everything goes the way they're supposed to go, the trades will be dropped off at my house tomorrow. So the shipments can begin. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm excited about that. I can't wait to get these trades in my motherfucking hands. Because then when they're in my hands are going to put them in a package, and then they're going to go to your hands. That's what that's going to do. So very excited about that. That's what's up. If you watched the show, was it yesterday? Yesterday? Yes. Charlie McKelvey, Spider Squirrel #2, fully funded on Kickstarter. So we waiting for the updates for that. Backer kit should be coming out real soon with your surveys. And if you missed the chance to pledge on that joint, that'll happen with Backer kit. FSK Day happening December 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Very excited about that. The guest list is deep. It's about as deep as the ocean. Okay, it's not that deep. The guest list is pretty shallow. Like if we're talking like with water and an ocean, the guest list is shallow. But it's a lot of people from the indie community. Looking forward to getting them all on there hanging out. Katie, what's up? Hey, Katie. I want to know if you want to be a guest at FSK Day. We're doing trivia, and I want you to be one of the people playing trivia with us. Okay, so you're going to do that? Great. I didn't even wait for a response. I'm going to say yes. J-Man, what's up? You're in it too, J-Man. You're in it too. Takara, I hope I pronounced it right. I'm just going to call you Miss Robinson right now. How you doing? That's what I'm going to do. I don't want to mispronounce your name. Thank you for tuning in today. What else do we have on the updates? Website, FSK website launching on FSK Day. New merch incoming. Jackets, hot fire. Hats, hot fire. Suitcases, hot fire. Yes, I said suitcases. Maybe you want an FSK suitcase when you travel. You never know. All right? It is the day that I want you to participate in is on December 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern. But I'll slide in your inbox, and I'll talk to you a little bit about it more. All right, so I think this is that. If you've not heard about FSK Day, it is an event that we have. This is our 4th one. We do it annually. It is a celebration of freestyle comics. But not only a celebration of freestyle comics, a celebration of the indie community, as we invite some of our favorite indie creator all-stars to participate in FSK Day with us, to sell with us, to participate in the panels, because we want you to meet and see them too, because we're very excited about the stuff they work on. Speaking of which, segue, I have 2 of those awesome creators on the show tonight. They've been on the show before. They're regulars, but you know, it's always new and fresh to have them on here because they're always bringing something new and fresh onto the show. So here we go.
Here comes a new challenger.
Chill. I think it's time for me to save the day.
What up?
What's up, Mike?
What up, Mike?
Moana and Ryan in the building with us. Today, we're going to be talking about their children's book. Well, actually, we're not just going to be talking about it. We're launching it here on Chat and Draw
Tonight. It goes live.
It goes live. All right? So, here, this is what we're going to do. This is what we want to do. All right, Moana, tell them about yourself, who you are, where you're from, what you do.
What's going on? This is Moana McAdams. I am
A little hard to hear you, Moana.
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounded like something was on the mic.
Okay, yeah, it's probably my belly. Y'all, I've been eating too much. So what's going on, everyone? Moana McAdams here. I am a children's book author for the Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea series, which we're launching book 2 tonight. So that's Ryan and I are really excited to be here. Thanks, Mike, for having us.
Mhm.
I'm also the host of the Moana Nui podcast and the editor for Burning Spear Comics and our Wild Card Chronicles comic book series. So excited. We're going to have goodies from all of that stuff in this campaign. So whether you follow us for the podcast or our comic book series, or you got some kids that need some good books, we got you covered.
Awesome. And Ryan, tell everybody about yourself.
What up? What up? What up? What up? My name is Ryan. Excuse me. Uh-oh. I need to turn that off. We need to shut that down.
What's up, Alden?
Okay. So my name is Ryan. Once again, I'm proud, absolutely proud to be the illustrator for Moana Book 2, The Adventures of Nakoa Nohea, Shadows of the Ancient. It is on. It is live. It is real. It's going down. I'm really, really happy. It's real, y'all. It's real. It's absolutely real. You can find me on Facebook. You find me on Instagram at r248. I do illustrations, comic book artist. Don't really have. I don't know. I dabble in a lot. I'm a portrait artist, fine artist, everything from the sun to the moon and back. You know. So we here, we live. It's on.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Look. It's, we all excited here. I've gotten Moana's books before, so I'm a big supporter of her. I'm very excited to get this one so my kids can have something else to read from this wonderful author. What makes this all the more better is that Ryan Robinson is doing the artwork. So it is like a Big Mac with the secret sauce.
You know it. You know it.
You can't tell me you don't mess a Big Mac up. It's classic. It's vintage.
You know it. Large, super size, all day.
Right.
What's
up, Miss Robinson? What's up,
Hi, Mom?
What's up, J-Man? Katie, thank you for tuning in.
Hi, Mom.
So look, we got day one prizes. Day one prizes with this bad boy. All right. So look, I'm gonna sweeten the deal.
Uh-oh.
Moana, you're doing what? First backer, they getting something special, right? What did they get for being the first backer?
Okay, so first backer, you get let's see what we're gonna do. So because I made like one for all the day ones, but first backer, let's see, we'll do full digital. You know what? Screw it. First backer, you will get. It has to be physical though. First physical backer.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to give like a physical. Essentially, like you get all the books. But do I want to do it digital or physical? Maybe I'll just do digital. Okay, I'll do digital because in case the first backer is a digital backer. First backer, you get all of our digital books, plus you'll get Ryan's digital art Inktober sketchbook. How about that?
Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna raise you one. I'm gonna give you Hot Shot 1, 2, and 3, and 0.
Well,
that Ryan Robinson did the cover for. Digital.
That's right.
Well.
Letter joint.
That's right.
For the first backer. So you're getting 0 through 3 digital copies of Hot Shot being the first backer on this Kickstarter. Who won it? Who won it?
We need a 1. First backer. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of cheddar.
My man said we need a 1. We need a 1.
We need a 1.
Okay, so that's number 1 backer. But also for everybody backs us today, you will also get a free audiobook where I will be reading the story in the Hawaiian language. Um, so that's something that I've never done before. And I think that's really awesome because who doesn't love a good audiobook when you're out and about? But also, like, when have you ever heard the Hawaiian language? Unless you're from Hawaii. Like, if you're like me, then, you know, you know what it's like. But I mean, but even some people in Hawaii have never heard the language. So let me bring that back. So yes, this is very special. So all day one backers will get free audiobook of Shadows of the Ancient in Hawaiian. And they will also get a free digital activity book that could be for kids or adults. It has a lot of cool activities in there, like sketching, coloring pages, how to create a character, like helping you draw if that's your jam. And it is put together and brought to us by the Hawaiian Comic Book Alliance. It is a group of about probably like 15 to 20 creators, all different types of IP and character in this book. It's been really popular with kids and parents who have bought our first book in our series. And, I got the go ahead from the Alliance to, share it with everybody. So very cool products, exclusive for day one backers.
Awesome. That sounds incredible. What else can I ask y'all to stall this launch so I get it up on my phone so I can get it? I'm telling you right now, this shit ain't working.
Mike. The link is, if you guys are watching and you don't know the link of this awesome campaign, just go to Moana.
My sister's
Moana,
in here.
Disney Moana, theauthor.com.
Oh, okay.
Theauthor.com.
So, for whatever reason, the app, I have my Kickstarter app. I've got you saved. I saved it when you posted it. So I'm logged into my Kickstarter app on the phone, but it's nowhere on my phone. But it's on the website. I don't want to go on the website on my computer because I'm streaming. It's going to delay my purchase.
Oh.
I'm trying to get maximum speed.
Oh. He trying to maximize his effort. Okay, Deadpool.
Yeah. All times. All times.
Yeah. So that's a day one. But like we got so many cool rewards for this campaign. The core reward is obviously the book, Shadows of the Ancient, and it is a hardcover. Because it's for children, like children are rough with their books. So I'm not down with paperback. I like hardcover even for myself. So hardcover, just like the first one, premium, nice quality pages on the inside. The story is both in English and Hawaiian, so it is a bilingual book. What's up, Jason? It's starting shortly. So
you gotta build that anticipation.
Yeah, Jason. That's what they trying to do. I'm just trying to keep them talking till I get the page up on my phone. Okay. Hey, look, I got kids. They need these books.
That's
right. I'm a day one backer, and I want the number one spot. Give me all.
It's next level.
Hey, look, I got a chat with them on Facebook because we talk all the time. So we're always talking about this. We're always talking about just stuff in general and business stuff. And Moana started dropping some chats in there talking about the children's book and it needing to be saved and she needs files. And I was like, well, I'm not drawing your damn book. That's Ryan. And Ryan starts talking to her. And I'm like, oh, they think they in their chat. So like, hey, y'all know I'm here, right? I mean,
Moana, we're talking biz.
Hey, I was like, don't mind me. I'll take all the secrets. All these things.
True story. That happened today.
Yeah, it really did. But look, let's go ahead and launch this sucker. Let's see what's going on.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's go.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Here,
we live.
5,
it's going down.
4, 3, 2,
1, go.
Nope, not yet.
And boom.
Oh. Here it comes.
Wait on the internet. It's there it goes.
All right, it's live. It's live. It's live. It's live. Back this project. Back it. Come on. Come on, telephone. It's supposed to be 5G. Come on. Damn it, you know my card is on file. Quit playing with me.
It's live. We here. We here.
Oh my goodness. T-Mobile. All right. Check them numbers, Moana. Check them numbers. Who got it?
Okay, let's see. Crack it up. Oh my god.
Go to that dashboard.
See?
Oh, the dashboard's quicker, Moana.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You got 4 backers already. You at $100.
4.
Keep going now. Here we go. Here we go.
Morgan Iverson.
Morgan.
No. He's supposed to be streaming his own damn show. What is he doing?
Right? He's on top 5 right now.
Morgan, that's what's up, Morgan.
Nah, Moana, he don't count. He ain't even watching you right now. Damn it. T-Mobile, I blame you. Pieces. All right, so look. I don't even think Morgan even look. Morgan's so petty, man. Stay on your own stream, Morgan. Terrible. So look, I just picked something to pick something so I can get in there. I see that didn't work. So what we're gonna look at, I'm gonna see what I want to get here since I'm not the first backer. Oh yeah, 269 with 7 backers, Moana.
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Appreciate
you.
So $15 for the digital download of the ebook.
Yep.
You get a digital bonus reward unlocked during the campaign. Okay. I don't want that. Digital books catch up. Shadows of Ancients, Wildcard Chronicles, Fishing Day with Papa Wright, Wildcard Chronicles Rude Awakening number 2, Aftermath, and digital bonuses reward after the campaign. All right. Look, I'm looking for something physical. I need a book in my hand. That's what I'm looking for. See, this my level. Autographed hardcover. Shadows of the Ancient. Okay, we got the ebook. We got the Fishing Day with Papa ebook. But see, if you're a real OG and been following Moana, you already got the hard copy like me. All right?
Right.
Free shipping included. Okay. Physical bonus and a digital bonus during the campaign. I'm feeling a little frisky. I'm going to go a little bit higher, see what they got. The comic bundles. Oh, so we're talking about getting all the comics. Are these physicals?
Yes.
On this one? Oh, this is physical. Signed. Okay, let me see what else you got. See, you never buy the first thing you see. You got to shop. You got to go ahead and get your back on there for $2 or $3 to get in there. Then you go back and adjust your pledge. Morgan,
right.
I can't wait to see your punk ass.
Michael, the level.
Dude, I stalled for what? 15 minutes to get this set up on my cell phone so I would be on T-Mobile's whack-ass 5G service and not on the computer where I'm streaming so I could be number 1. Hey, Morgan, your book's lame too. Nobody likes lumberjacks. I'm just kidding. I'm being petty. All right, what's this one? Buy one, donate one. Get one hardcover copy of Shadows of the Ancient, and we'll donate one copy. That's my pledge. There we go. I don't need to go no further. I like that. Manage my pledge. Yes, please. Here we go. Look at this slow ass.
Yes. And we also have, so like if people have more than one child in the family, or like even if you're gifting, right? because we got birthdays and Christmas, and all this kind of stuff.
Coming up.
In the add-ons, there is where you can add additional copies to your reward, so you can customize your reward levels if you would like. And if there's something that you want that you don't see in there, let me know, and I can add it into the add-on section.
All right. So I stopped a little bit short. Is this a chat and draw commission pledge?
Yes, all the commission.
Shoot. Go ahead, black and white digital sketch featured in the book. Hey, y'all better get this. There's only 3 slots left. Physical book catch up. Look, Mark, you ain't about to get all my money. I got 4 kids. I'm all for helping, but you ain't about to break my wallet. I'll tell you that. She said, shit, aloha. Got a big family. Members of the book club. Oh, look, Moana can write. You know she can write. Let me read this. Got a big family. Member of the book club. Want to share this book with friends? This level's perfect for you. I feel like I'm in Walmart and Target combined. She trying to get the lead.
She's selling it, bro.
She's
selling it. Oh, keep going.
Guest spotlight. $150 be a guest on her podcast. All right. Get the book, get the Papa Ray book, and get the digital digital bonuses. Holiday shopping. 10 signed copies of the book with the Papa Ray. Okay. Look, these are creative right here. Oh, here go the big boy. Commission from Ryan Robinson. $279. 1 custom full color illustration by Ryan. Limited 1 character. Look, let me tell you something. Let me get up for a second. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. Well, I got them on the skitter chitter chatter. Where's my mouse at? Oh, my mouse is over there. Bring it over here.
Let him know, Michael.
That boy Ryan Robinson don't play no games. Right.
You
know what I'm saying? Can you see the treasured pain of this relationship being destroyed right down the middle? He captured it. You want that pledge level, right? You want that pledge level. Go ahead and mess with your boy Ryan Robinson. Sponsor a classroom. That's dope.
Yeah, this is incredible. That's a good one. Yeah,
that's a real good one. 10 copies of both books. Printable activity seeks to reinforce the learning. Girl, quit playing with them. Author visit. She coming to the school. What's up? She'll spend 1 hour with your students, help them learn Hawaiian, and give them an experience to remember. Come on, holla at your people. Holla at them. Look, these are incredible. I got 4 kids, though. I can't do none of them. What I can do, I can do this. I can buy one and I can donate one, is what I can do. That's what I can afford on my budget to support right here. We're going to continue because I already got Papa Ray. So we're going to confirm this joint. There we go. I'm in there. Y'all in there? I don't think y'all in there. Y'all ain't in there.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Michael.
You welcome.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So look, here we go. So also, if you didn't know, these 2 are going to be guests at FSK Day. They're going in there. Look at all these comments happening on our chat right now. Let's see. All right. Lauren says, "Of course I am." That must have been a response to Ryan. Says, "Sisters in the building." Okay. Oh, proud mom in the building. We got the link right there. Go MoanaTheAuthor.com. Clickable. Lauren says it's live. Jason says I am on board. Moana said the thanks. Princess says, "Damn it, I don't think I was number 1." Oh shoot, Jason said I did that 99 level. Just do it, Jason says. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Look, don't give Morgan not a damn compliment on this show tonight. All right? He's a dirty rat, is what he is. I don't know how he did it. He's supposed to be streaming his own damn show right now. Supposed to be conversating, and he should be in his chat, but he over here in a checkbook, pledging to a Kickstarter. That was my job. I'm mad. Lori Foster said, it literally popped up and notified me and I backed it. People still beat me. She said, he just done. He left. Katie says that commission price is a bargain. She's right. Horn said, shared this on my page. Moana, let's get this back now. Let's get this back now. They got a big goal. They need a lot of help here. They need a lot of support. If you're pledging to this Kickstarter, that's great. But guess what? That's only step one. Step two is sharing and advocating for this. Let's look at the facts here. I want to get real with y'all for a second. I'm going to get real with you for a second. Number one, wait, over here. These two people of color. Number one, woman author, black man artist. Let's look at these facts here. Talking about Hawaiian culture. Talking about something that does not get talked about. And based off of my experience with Moana, a culture that gets taken advantage of a lot. And we need to see it in its rightful glory. And Moana has a great way of writing these stories and bringing them to life. Now, the book was good last time. But then she went ahead and got a damn Super Saiyan to draw this next one. It's a problem. All right? Ever since Ryan got the gig, he has been standing in one position, yelling, and his damn hair has turned gold, and he is just going Kamehameha wave all over these damn pages. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, you want this book, all right? This is where it's at. This is where we show our support. You want more content like this. You want more creativity like this from people of color, from women. You have to support it. And I'm not saying you got to support all of it, but when you find something good, and I'm telling you right now, this shit is good. You support what's good. All right, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox right now.
No, stay on it, Mike. Stay on it. It was good. Get back on this bit. It was good.
Give me your money. Put it here. Hey, we have fun. I have a lot of love for these two people. So we have a good time when we get together with everything that we do. So I think not only because they're incredibly talented, but they are good people that you should show your support here. J-Man said he just did that $99 pledge.
Thank you, J-Man.
Thank you, J-Man.
All physical books signed. Lloyd Foster said this guy's art is insane.
Yeah, it is insane. It is.
It is. Look, let me get back to the page.
Let's show some of this art.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, take over. Let's get your
Sure.
Where you
Let's
at?
get it up.
Where you at? Oh, is this you right here? Boom.
This is me.
I'll give you the big joint.
All right. So we're going to go back a little bit in time from the jump. So me and Moana, back then, we started discussing the next book. This is like months back, and she contacted me about doing the book because it's just beneficial. We're both on the East Coast. Everything works. We can collaborate. We can discuss. We can change things immediately. With her other illustrator, she was over in the Philippines, so she was abroad. It was a little bit more difficult at that time, but I jumped on it because I know she's a genius. She's an incredible writer, incredible at building character development, and just also having that educational flair in that book. She is truly an educator at heart. So when you get this book, you're going to learn, but also enjoy at the same time. So it's really going to be something that's special, especially for your kids if you have little ones. So we started out and we got fun with it. I started playing around with color because initially when I saw the original book, the illustrations are phenomenal. But for me, I like pop. I like flash. I like bling bling in your face kind of stuff. So right. Color was my thing. So we did a little promo back then to get a little taste of what's to come. So we started out with this promo shot, initially just updating the characters. So this is Nakoa and Nohea. This is what we started with. So I took it from the front and emphasized it, and we went for new looks. We started talking about aging the kids, boosting them up, and giving it more flair because we started diving deep and really heavy on where we were going to take this story. The story goes to another level from the original book, but still has that same grounded, like, emphasis on education as well. So I did a little piece to get the hype going. We aged Nakoa up a few years. In the first book, he's about 5 or 6. In this book, he's about 9. Nakoa is a little bit older. So I played around with it, and I'm like, we're going to take it a little bit more further. You know, since I originally in school, I went for animation. I'm like, I'm on, like, drop these characters down, and, you know, let's play with, you know, body and eyes and mouths and hair. So we went back, and I went back to the drawing board, and then started with concepts that we decided to do. And let me see. Let me find Nakoa. That's different art. I think it's back here. Nope. Mm-mm. Here he is. So we started playing around. I started messing around with original photos of the inspiration of who Nakoa is, because Nakoa is actually a person. He real. He a real individual. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. But I started playing around. So I started an emphasis of playing around with faces. You know, we're going to have a lot of character in this book, a lot of emotion, a lot of changes to faces, and have them a little bit, you know, fly, and a little bit, we gave them a new hairstyle. You know, inspirations, of course, were Avatar, and of course the original book. This is the original illustration of Nakoa from the original book from book 1. So I emphasized that and just boosted it up just a little bit, playing with faces and playing with different character models of how I wanted to be positioned in this book. If he's worried, if he's sad, if he's angry, you know, or just agitated, because you know how boys are. So, you know, wanted to play around with that. And then we started messing around with his sister. And, you know, aged her up. But I wanted her to be a little bit different, more of her being the alpha, the more adventure type, you know, because I want her to be the protector to Nakoa, basically. So I wanted her to bring more of a confidence to her, more of she knows what she's doing. Because, you know, let's be real, girls and women always know what they're doing. So,
stop it. Hold up. Let's pause on that for a minute. Let them feel it. Say it one more time, Ryan, and then give it a moment of silence so they can hear.
Oh, women know. They are the true believers. They are the number one. They are the alpha, the omega, and everything. Don't mess with them. Don't mess with them. You know, my mama will tell you she'll lay the law down because she real. She know what's up. So for me, I wanted her to be the protector to Nakoa, and have more of an edge. I gave her more of a tomboy look, you know, and I just wanted her to be more fun and vibrant and realized as a full featured character, you know. So I started messing around, playing with things and getting things going with her. Of course, we have, you know, expressions, her being, you know, don't mess with me look, you know, I'll take you down look. You know, it's sad and fun and spontaneous, messed with hairstyles, inspiration, you know, kids. And also, you know, she's real as well. So, you know, wanted to keep everything simple, but yet cohesive, you know. So me and Moana start talking about, you know, let's make this thing a reality. Let's make this real. So that I started creating promotional posters for the hype of the adventures of Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea. So we started messing around. I started playing around, and I decided to do something like this, you know, like that. So, and then we started talking about, let's build a world. Let's create something, but have it indigenous to the culture of Hawaii and keep it leveled and keep it maintained in that culture, in that realm, in that world, and really express the beauty of Hawaiian culture and Hawaii itself. So what we decided to do is we're going on a adventure. We're taking y'all to another realm. We're taking y'all somewhere that y'all have never been before. And we're going to introduce y'all to new characters, new people, new villains, new things involved in this book. So we started building the hype. Didn't really get things like going. We didn't want to tell too much. We just wanted to give y'all what to expect. So this is what I was saying. This is what you're going to expect in the book. These are going to be what the illustrations will be foretold in this book. So this is the kind of quality that you will get in this book. So this is the plan of how we started. I'm going to pause there, and then we'll get back to the characters. And I'm going to let Moana take over and discuss about the book and where it's going to go.
Hey, J-Man wants a T-shirt of that poster.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I gotta grab my power cord because my computer.
Oh, cool. Then I'll keep it going. Thank you. Yeah. Like I was stating before, I launched this poster maybe 3 or 4 months back, around earlier, and then just to say, hey, we got something cooking. Something's in the lab. Me and Moana got something going on for you guys that y'all have yet to expect. And I wanted book 2 to be the next level. You have your entry movie. This is your sequel. It has to be bigger, bolder, better. So that's what I decided to take it to. Since this is a sequel, and this is going to be something that's going to be continuous. There'll be sprinkles and nuggets of things that you'll see in the book. There'll be a scavenger hunt. There'll be symbols in the book that you have to find in the book, things that we've discussed that lead you to the next book that's going to be happening. So we've talked about this thoroughly and cooked up a lot of things. Of course, the book will probably have some changes towards the end. There'll probably be a couple illustrations that I'll change because I'm crazy. So that's what I do. But I'm a little crazy because things got to be right. Right. We're going to give you a couple preview pages of what to expect in the book tonight. But like I said, I'm going to have Moana take over and discuss and talk about the book, of what y'all can expect, and give y'all the synopsis and the narrative of where this book is going.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for explaining that, Ryan. That was really good. So the book is, as I mentioned earlier, it is a bilingual book. It's going to be told in English and Hawaiian. And the reason why that's important is because a lot of people may not know. For number one, some people don't know that Hawaii does have a language of its own. And it was once very prolific throughout the islands. But when the colonizers came, I'll say that, the missionary and big white corporations essentially came to the islands. They took over, and they really essentially banned and outlawed the language. So a lot of my folks in my grandparents and my great grandparents kind of generation, it was, essentially kapu, or what we call forbidden, to speak the language, definitely outside, in school, and sometimes even in the home. So for a while, the language almost died out, literally almost died out. So for me, that's a really big, point about, the whole genesis of this series. We wanted to make it really fun and accessible to everyone. But with me, there's always a bigger message and a bigger purpose behind the projects that I do. But this one here, as Ryan mentioned, this is different than the first book. So for those who don't know what the first book was, it was called Fishing Day with Papa Ray. It was a great beach adventure. It's a book about helping kids to learn about kindness, generosity, and being observant to the environment around you. Um, and it had a really big message, especially now, as we are dealing with the pandemic and, folks, I don't know, just essentially so many things going on at the same time, and folks being separated. It's really, um, a lot of people are going through some really tough situations. And sometimes when you're going through those situations, it's hard to be nice to other people because you're dealing with your own stuff, right? Um, but it is those little acts of kindness that can really pull people back, like, oh, okay, it's not that the entire world is crazy. There are still good people out here. And so a lot of the books centered around that particular theme. It was also a more serious book for me because it was actually dedicated and really inspired by my father, who was a big part of my childhood, and a lot of the fun memories that I am trying to put into these stories. So that was a great book. We had a lot of success with it. It's still doing really well. It's now in schools, and we're still trying to expand the schools that we get that book into. I have made actual visits into classrooms to give the kids, that really special experience of having an author in the classroom, like for a book that they're reading, and to be able to ask questions. And some kids are like, oh, how do you go about doing this? And, I draw a little bit, like, can you give me a little bit of, tell us a little bit about what it's like, and things like that. So for me, that's really special. That's the part that keeps me going. I really just want this series to be sustainable, so that we can continue to do this. And Ryan and I can continue to create this wonderful world for you. So yeah, the second book is called Shadows of the Ancient.
Ooh.
Yeah, that title.
Look, first of all, I want to shout out Mrs. Robinson out here. Mama doing her job.
Yes.
Mama doing her job. She is in the comments and she didn't tag the entire city of Columbus.
Thank you,
Look,
Mama.
I don't know who these people is, but I feel like it's the entire L and R section of the phone book coming to the show right now.
You already know, Mike. You already know.
Thank you, Mama. We love you. Appreciate you.
She's amazing.
But yeah, so the second book is called Shadows of the Ancient. And I really like this one. I'm having a lot of fun doing because it's challenging me creatively. Like, writing children's books is not something that I saw myself doing when I was a kid. But I started this out of necessity and love, for my culture, but also, in a way, like in my own way, like this is my way of like bringing the readers into essentially a virtual tour guide of what it would like to visit my home. If I could give it to you from an Indigenous perspective, this is one of the ways that I can do that. And I'm really excited to have Ryan with me because when we initially started talking about this, I was like, okay, I want this to be grounded in culture, but I do want to put like a fantasy element into it because that's one of the favorite genres that I like to read, and I like to, movies and stuff like that. It's just fun to me. So when I told him, of course, one of my favorites, and all three of us here have this as a favorite, I'm like, I want Lord of the Rings feel to this book. Like I really want it to be right. Baggins is. But I really wanted it to be like to feel like a big world, like the Lord of the Rings. They give you that feel. So I told him about that. He gave me a first sketch, and I was like, I really didn't even have to explain a lot to him. He was like, boom, how about this? And I'm like, yes, like how are you in my head right now? So that's kind of like how we started to do it. I wanted to, there was just so much that I wanted to do, and he's doing it all for me. Another thing that, that I really love, and this book definitely has a feel of it, is Avatar. In terms of like the color, because kids love bright colors, and like I really wanted to activate the imagination, right? And so that's what we're hoping to do with this story. I think it's coming out beautifully and much better than I could have even imagined. J-Man says, all the kids together in the sketches from this book, I think of the Goonies. I know, right? That was a big inspiration for Ryan.
Very big inspiration, J-Man. So expect something.
Yeah.
Expect it. We're going to talk about the characters here in a minute. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like I'm being a little bit long-winded, but I just get passionate about it because I'm really excited. I really, really am. And yeah, so in this particular book, we are exploring the secret shape-shifting legends of Hawaii. So in this particular one, you're actually seeing her in human form right here. Mike is drawing her. That's Kavena. She is we call her, it's a mo'o, is the mo'o kupua is what it's called in Hawaiian. And it's essentially, they are female deities who guard our water sources, and they often show up in the form of lizards or dragons. So you're getting to see her in human form here. In some of the art that Ryan is going to show later, you'll see her in her other form. This is something that I did not know about in my own childhood. It's something I learned about later. And so I really wanted to explore, like, what could this look like, you know, from my own perspective. So I'm having a lot of fun doing this, having Ryan and Mike and all these other artists who are bringing her to life. So I really feel like this is so much fun.
Yeah, I was pretty excited to draw this. So, what we do here on Chat and Draw. We chat and we draw. And whenever we get Kickstarters on here, sometimes you get some cross promotion.
Yes.
This is their character battling my character, currently from Emerald Quest. This is Dominica, and she's invading the land right now. And I don't know how this is going to end, because I feel like these are both some serious warriors. And right now, if you pledge to this Kickstarter that's at $554 right now with 14 backers, if you pledge to the Kickstarter, I'm going to give y'all that link one more time. Here you go. That link, and you pledge to the FSK Kickstarter, which is at FSK Go for Emerald Quest.
Yes.
Let them know.
You're going to get this as a reward. If you pledge to both of the Kickstarters, you're going to get this as a reward. Maybe we can get Ryan to color this.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
You got his active juices going.
I mean, I am inking it right now. It's going to be done after tonight. I mean, I can send that file right over to Ryan.
Sure can. Yeah. Sure can.
You pledge to this Kickstarter, and you pledge to the Emerald Quest Kickstarter. Find out who Dominica is. She is an evil person. She's not nice at all. She is literally the embodiment of the wicked stepsister. We got Moana in the chat. What's up? She said, it reminds me of the road to El Dorado with the colors and feel of the images. Ooh.
I love it.
That was a good one.
Yes. Yes.
So can we talk a little bit more about your girl and what she can do? And then I'll talk about what Dominica can do with her powers and stuff.
Yeah. So Kavena is she is a shapeshifter. She's from many centuries back into Hawaiian history. She has the ability to obviously change her forms. She carries a spear. In Hawaiian. We call that the ihe. It's obviously a defense weapon, but it also has the power to open up. So in this particular universe, the islands are essentially made up of volcanic rock. So this is one of the older islands. So beneath the islands, there are old lava tubes that essentially connect a network of caves. But with her spear, she has the ability to control water and also, she controls the weather too, because she controls all water sources. So anything water, she can control. Um, but also with her spear, she is able to use the caves to teleport to different parts of the island. And then, well, I won't say the other part. We'll keep that for secret because that's that's a part you'll see in the book later. There's another power that she has. But yeah, so she protects all of the water sources and uses it to fend off invaders and people who threaten the land and the community around it.
Okay. Look, and Mama's still out there working. I want to let y'all know. So with Dominica, she is from the comic book Emerald Quest, and Emerald Quest is the first fantasy book that we're doing at Freestyle Comics.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest advocates that we have in there is that we have a lot of strong female characters and females of color within this book. I have 3 daughters myself, so I am a big advocate for women being seen in our medium, and I wanted to make sure that was definitely a highlight in here. Dominica is a general in her mother's army, Queen Sierra, and she's mean as hell. Pretty much, she is a thorough warrior. Her weapon is a bow staff as well, but it also breaks off into 3 pieces with chains attached to it and a blade that is tipped, so she can use it like nunchucks almost, and as a bow for defense. But she also has an emerald that's encased in her armor that heightens all of her speed, durability, strength, and gives her energy type of attacks. She can't shoot out energy, but energy disperses upon the impact of her using her weapon. And she is very, very thorough with this weapon. So I think this would be a pretty interesting fight with the power sets that we have going on here. I could see it happening right now that Dominica was ordered to come into this land and start, getting ready for the kingdom to take over. And
yes.
and
but it's amazing, Mike, as always. But I could talk about the pre-sketches of Koana as well if we want to get into it.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, I think folks would like some of the concept art from it.
Yeah, we could talk about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it concept art you're trying to show?
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah,
there you go.
All right. So originally with Koana, me and Moana was talking about alien forms, skin snake forms, lizards, and I went buck wild for a second. I couldn't find a place of where I wanted. I didn't know if I wanted to make her look more alien-like or more lizard-like, and I started looking at a whole bunch of references of like snake people, like the old show V, where they were skinwalkers and then they were lizards underneath. I started playing around with conceptual design. And then I go back to where my thoroughbred, because I'm an RPG, MMO kind of person. I looked at Mass Effect, Mass Effect with the aliens, and how they had these chrome dome weird heads, and they were blue, of course, but more human-like. So I started playing around with that a little bit, and we started working around that, and I started working with this fantasy-like lizard, but keeping that chrome head, but having it more indigenous to culture of the Hawaiian Islands, and I'm like, that's a little bit too lifelike, a little bit too real, a little bit too much for this character. So I needed to dial it back and make it cohesive with the other characters, so I wanted to give it a little bit more flair and also acknowledge her human form as well, and give her a little bit. So like I got a little bit more, more character, a little bit more bright-eyed, a little bit more special in her human form, and it was inspired by multiple different aspects and ratios of references, of course. And then we got into the final stages of what I wanted to make it look like. So what I decided to do to make what Kawana look like is get that inspiration of like this kind of royal, royal look, more aesthetic, more regal, and then I looked at Black Panther, the Dora Milaje, these kind of warrior women, these cycled women with very strong, confident looks, so I decided to keep that. And then when we get into her skinwalker form, we got to a point where I wanted to make her look a little bit more, down and grown we can match with Nakoa and Nohea and the other additional new characters that we brought into this world. And I wanted to make her look more kind of like, fun, not as scary, not as, potent, but, still have that regal, that power, and that fascination of you want to know who that person is. You want to know what that's about. So that's what we decided and ended up on, and what the final look would be in the book, which we will give you a preview of that tonight in regards to how you'll see her in the book. So it was really fun doing that kind of character and doing that. But then, the hype, we got back to the hype again, for, Halloween. So, I got into the mode of like, let me change her again and make her a little bit more, aesthetically pleasing in my taste, So we dropped this, which will be something that we're probably going to do a stretch for, because, there's multiple posters for the lead up to the book. So I decided to do this to have her in her own element and have her where she needs to be. And, take her there, Derek. Yeah. So that's what we decided to do, and bring her there, and had her and have fun with her and make her in her element where she belongs. So I really had fun with this character. She's a really fun. She's going to be really fun in this book, and she's going to be something of you don't know if she's on your side or not on your side. And that's going to be the trick of this book. And I think that's what's going to make it enticing for readers, and especially for children.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, we can talk about the newbies.
It looks like she's in deep space here.
We can talk about the noobs.
What noobs? What you talking about, noobs?
The newbies, the cousins.
Oh my gosh, yes. Let's talk about these cousins.
Well, I wanted to take a second and play your trailer.
Oh yeah, please.
Please. Yes, please.
Also, you're also at $649 as well.
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
We want to do the entire screen. We want to not that screen, dummy. Other screen. We want to do that screen. We want to bring it over. We want to give you the jam, and then we're going to hit play on this and go full screen.
Aloha mai kākou e me komo mai o Moana Noa e kākou molelo au. Aloha and welcome everyone. My name is Moana and I'm a children's book author, creator, and writer. Welcome to the adventures of Nakoa and Nohea, Shadows of the Ancient.
I want you to be a teacher. I want you to have your own TV show where you read kids' books. Instantly, right now, I want that shit down. You need to stream once a week reading books to kids and just add it onto your channel and like have it be like maybe you pre-record it and you drop it at like 9 p.m. for people, and that could be people's bedtime stories putting their kids to bed. But I just heard you do this with that cheer and glow in your face. You need to be doing that. Now on with the video.
I concur.
And I'll have no talk back about it either. That's what's happening.
Okay.
Shadows of the Ancient is a story about friendship, courage, and discovery that uncovers the secret, shape-shifting legends of Hawaii. Often we see stories that incorporate Hawaii as a setting, but the narrative is not authentic, nor does it center on the native people of the island living there. The essence and the mana of these islands is missing. So, I decided to create The Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea to solve this problem and authentically share the mo'olelo, myths and legends of Hawaii.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, Laurie and Eric Foster did the video for us, and it's amazing.
Oh, they did that?
Yeah, they even did the music for it.
Unlike the Hero Studios team.
Yeah.
That's right. They did that.
Yes, J-Man, you have. Please share your easy to say words in your native language. Okay, easy to say words. Well, if you want to learn words, so here's another thing that I'll be doing during the campaign.
Let them know.
Every single day, we are going to have a word of the day, which I will, you know what, let me see if I have it on this. Where I'm going to have a word of the day that has the Hawaiian word, what it means in English, and a little bit of background on it. So today's word is how, and it's H-A-U. And how it's a tree or it grows along the banks of rivers in Hawaii. It's pretty prolific. And the reason why it's special to Hawaiian culture is because the wood and what is the thing? Like if you're stripping the wood off of it, it was used as strappings for canoes in Hawaiian culture. So essentially rope that you could strap together the parts of the boat, you know, also with making houses and living quarters and even into, you know, like everyday types of things. So how is today's Hawaiian word, H-A-U. But it sounds like how are you, but it's how. Mm-hmm.
All right, so when are we gonna start the show? The once a week reading with the children. During the Kickstarter?
Maybe I guess I need books to read. So like maybe we make a I don't know. Let's see. How can we do this? I mean, because I'm down. I mean, I'm down to do it.
Yeah,
fantastic. I think it'd be epic. Absolutely epic.
Absolutely. You got $649, 16 backers.
Thank you, y'all.
Thank you so much, guys.
I knew it. I feel like I was onto something that is dope. I was actually piggybacking off of Mike's idea with the extra bedtime book reading. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's funny that you said that because you're not the first person to say it. I just always feel like, I don't know, what I don't feel like I sound like I'm doing anything special, but
Girl.
Have you seen any movie where the leader steps up and they say, and they're like, I'm not a king. And it's like, that's why you are the king. You don't want it. But you're the one the city needs.
That'll be special. Absolutely special.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let me Let me see if I can at least find the graphic that has it so you guys can see it, the spelling.
Mm.
Because I make graphics for every single day. That's how serious I am about this word of the day. I think I downloaded most of them onto my other computer. I'm not actually at home right now, so that's the issue. But here we go. Download. Because I think it's super cute. Where I use some art from the first book to tie it into the campaign, and
It's all connected.
yeah.
All connected. Okay. Now, don't forget this print that I'm working on right here, featuring these two awesome women. You pledged to Moana and Ryan's Kickstarter and the Freestyle Comics Kickstarter. You will get this print. I'm hoping y'all can talk Ryan into coloring it because I would really like to see his colors on top of this.
Yeah. But we have two new characters in this book. And one is truly special. And then we also have another. They're cousins to Nakoa and Nohea. I'm going to let Moana talk about the first one, and then I'll show you who he is. But this one's really special to her, so I'm going to let her lead.
Okay, so one of the cousins that's joining the story, his name is Kaluna. And Kaluna is special to me because his likeness is based on my grandfather, who was actually my great-grandfather, who was a World War II veteran, I believe. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm in the right generation. Yeah, World War II veteran. So he's really special. A lot of the boys in our family's line carry on his name. And so he is he's like the protector of the group. In Hawaii, there's always at least one. Like, you do not mess with that person of that part of the family. Like, it doesn't matter. It's going down. You coming against like one of the relatives is going down. Like, he don't care. He's throwing bows. So this is this is kind of like the kind of personality of this particular character. I love it. Like, we purposefully made him chunky because
Goonies
like
inspired. Chunk.
yes, Goonies inspired. That was Ryan's inspiration for it. And I think he's so adorable. He hit it like the likeness, like he was. This is easy. It's gonna. And he did it so quickly. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, good job. So I'm really excited about this character. He's just super cute.
And then we have our other cousin. In regards, he is our shy one, but he's going to be my favorite one. So expect great things from him.
Yes, so this one is Cavello. His name is in honor of one of Kauai's famous chiefs that I'm still doing. I'm doing research, but I really, when I pick my names, there's always meaning behind them. So for this one, I really wanted to honor one of our island chiefs. For those who don't know, Hawaii was once a kingdom. And there were different islands, and on each island there were different chiefs for the districts. We used to call them ahupua'a, and an ahupua'a is essentially a section of land from the mountain to the sea, and they were separated out so that each portion had, there was someone who was responsible for each district. And the reason why it was mountain to sea, because Hawaiians really truly believe in living off the land, and the mountain is the source of the water. So you don't section off where like everybody, like if you did it around the mountain, then that would keep the water from the people who need it closer to the sea, right? So it's really like this entire portion of land working collaboratively in partnership and trading would happen, up and down this area. The folks who worked up in the mountain and down in the sea, they would trade for the different things that they needed, or they would help out, in the lo'i, which we call the taro patches. It's a big part of the island's food and sustenance. And yeah, so like that's another way for me to tie it back to our culture. And yeah, Cavello's awesome. From like visually, I really wanted him to look like a child of the South Pacific. So not necessarily even from Hawaii, but other parts like the Solomon Islands, Palau, like other areas that are not seen a lot in any type of, I guess, mainstream media. Unless you are intentionally going to look out for these other Pacific Islander peoples, you probably won't see them.
So should we give them a sneak peek at the first 4 pages?
Yes, let's do that.
All right, we're gonna give y'all a sneak peek visually of how this book is going to look, and how y'all expect this book to look. Of course, I like to change things, so it's probably not going to always be what you see, because this is a preview. But the first thing that we're going to start off with is page 1 and 2. The first opening of this book is literally going to transport you visually to the island of what you're going to see with Hawaii itself. And like Moana said, we're world building visually for you guys, to take y'all on a true adventure in this book. So I decided to take it a little step further, add monuments, add gods into this, chiefs, chieftains, temples, things that you expect that you will walk through, like in the mines of Mordor, Lord of the Rings, kind of feel, to give y'all the Minas Tirith of Hawaii, to give y'all a visual of how we want y'all to feel when you're transported into this book. So this is going to be visually, when you open up the book, this will be your page 1 and 2. Moana wanted to place you guys and give y'all a visualization of a map. We're going to take you places. We're going to move y'all to different places in this book. So she wanted to open the book visually with map. So that's what I decided to do. But I took it a little bit step further and give you visual tastes of the island itself. And we have stones, we have bricks, we have statues, we have temples, we have everything that you want. And of course, Hawaii, and give y'all a taste of another temple. This is actually, if you look really close, there's like houses and stuff around this temple, and there's steps that go up into it. So like, I wanted to give people a taste, a vastness, and a feel to build a world in this place. So that's what we decided to do, and give y'all the opening to this story. And then the next page will lead y'all into a fairy tale, led by the good Papa from the original book in book 1. So he's talking about this fairy tale about Moana. So this is going to be the introducing of her on page 3, where you'll visually see her inside her domain around her people. In her life, she's the embodiment of water. So everything around her gives life. She represents life. Life is all around her. She controls the weather, the light, the elements, everything that you see. So this is going to be your next page leading into the fairy tale of what Papa is talking about to Nakoa and Nohea. So that will be just demonstrated on this page. So this is another little taste for you guys. This will be your page 3, of course, with dialogue from the great Moana, giving you a taste of the fairy tale.
I don't want to tell you what to do, but it seems like you started selling those pages, you got more money. You got $681.17 backers.
Hey, thank you.
Hey. So this is what you're going to get. This is what you're visually going to get throughout this book. There's not going to be anything different. Like I said, I wanted this book to be bright, charismatic, visually pretty, visually taking you guys to another world. So that was my goal in doing this. Like I said, she was inspired much by the Dora Milaje. Visually, she's more alien-like. I wanted her to be a lizard still, but give you a visual taste of what you can expect and have this warrior protecting you guys for this book. And then, of course, with page 4, which I'm not truly sold on, so I'm going to give y'all a forward warning. This might change. Just letting y'all know in advance. Papa giving you guys the fairy tale. This will change because visually I want to make Papa look different. A throwback to originally how he looks in book 1. And my Papa, I kind of beefed him up, made him a little bit more sculpted, made it. But I'm going to take it back. I'm going to draw it back. So this page will change, but the page will still remain the same. This is what you will see. Nakoa and Nohea, really excited, really elastic, ready for more storytelling, wanting to know more about the fairy tale, wanting to know more about what's going on. Papa giving you the throwdown of what the fairy tale is all about, really into it, giving you the life, giving you the love, letting y'all guys know what this person is about, you know? And of course, there's symbols. Like I said it before, there's going to be symbols throughout the book that you guys have to find. So we're going to make some fun stuff for you guys. But that is it. I'm not showing y'all anything else. Y'all done. Goodbye.
Hey, can I tell y'all about my son real quick?
Yes.
So he just came in here. He knows I'm streaming. He knows I'm working. I'm online. And he comes in here. He's like, hey, Dad, you want a biscuit sandwich? I was like, yeah, Miles, I'll take one. So he goes up there, warms me up a couple biscuit sandwiches. Can I tell you why he did that?
Why?
Because he wants a biscuit sandwich. So he figures if he gets me one, he's cool to get one too.
That's how it works.
That's what it is.
That's how
These
it be.
kids.
Nice one, Miles.
These kids. I mean, the way he leaned in, they're like, hey, Dad, you want a biscuit sandwich? I'm like I was talking to a drug dealer.
Oh my gosh. I can't.
J-Man said, this is Disney epic. I feel it.
Woo. 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 Man.
Trying to make it happen. And I'm actually just putting the finishing touches on this, and then I can send this to somebody if anybody's looking to color this piece.
Well, you know my email. You know my email.
I mean, if anybody is interested in coloring something for their book to get it really popping, because like, you know, I know we said like, if y'all pledge to this Kickstarter and the Emerald Quest Kickstarter, y'all get this print. I just think if we make it a real collaboration, some amazing colors by Ryan Robinson on top of this bad boy, just make this sale.
Yes, to make it super special.
I sometimes I might not know what I'm talking about, but I think I'm on to something with this one.
Expect great things from this book. You know, expect adventure, fun, a villain that we're not discussing about because we're going to keep that for the book.
And there we go. We got a full-blown staff. All right. Well, if you guys don't mind for a second, I'm gonna show them some Emerald Quest stuff. Get them a little bit.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's go over here. I'm gonna show you guys the trailer for Emerald Quest. We're at $3,338 with 105 backers, and let's do this one. Now let's do this one. And we're gonna go full screen.
That was dope.
J-Man said, you said you didn't see it, J-Man? It showed up for us.
Yeah, I saw it.
I saw it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, so Emerald Quest is a story that takes place in a world called Allion. And several thousand years ago, on this planet, there were all these great wars. Several wars. This was a war-torn planet. Everybody disliked each other. At the heart of the planet is a giant living, breathing emerald. And that emerald took on so much pain and anger and hate from these wars that happened that it literally shattered itself and the planet. So now the planet are floating land masses with magical atmospheres. Each atmosphere or each continent its own living thing. Like there's a land of night, there's a land of rain, there's a land of mixed technology. All these different worlds in these floating realms. And the emerald shards are spread in thousands of pieces across these lands. And the wars still continue till present day. And the legend continues to say, whoever finds all the emeralds and reforms it will be able to save the planet in whatever vision that they want. So however they want the planet to be, they'll be able to reshape that planet. Now, half of this world believes this, another half plays it off as old folktales. But at the center of it all is Marky. Marky is our 15-year-old general in her queen's army. She's the youngest general to grace the land. She took that title from your girl Dominica. It's one of the reasons why she's pissed. Because Marky's so good that she was adopted by the queen. So now Dominica has lost her title to this little 15-year-old girl. She has a new stepsister that she does not know anything about or does not care for. And her mom seems to like her more than her. So this is creating friction inside of the kingdom. But Marky is what I call a military savant. Any weapon, any fighting style, tactician, she's on it, she does it. That's why she earned the rank of general in the army. So this story is going to tell you who Marky is, where she's coming from, and where she's going. We have a large range of characters for Emerald Quest, and we'll be following each one of those characters on their own individual stories. But all their stories are going to connect into one big epic conclusion. And we have the first issue done and the third issue done. The second issue is being re-illustrated because I sat with my editorial team and we decided that we want to put out the strongest product that we can. And in order to do that, we need to have it redrawn. So our new ongoing artist is Seth DeMoose. He is drawing issue 2, and then he returns for ongoing for issue 4. So if you like magic, if you like Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, this is going to be a title that you will enjoy. If you like badass women taking charge, not being saved by men, this is definitely going to be a book that you want to check out and read. It's our first fantasy book, and it is connected to the Hotshot universe. So if you want to find out how, you gotta get the book. So I recommend pledging to that Kickstarter and their Kickstarter, getting this print, getting the children's book for your kiddos and yourself, because y'all can learn. We can all learn something new, and then have an Emerald Quest for you. That's all I got to say. See all them figures behind Mike on that shelf somewhere is my wallet. J-Man buys a lot of books.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Hey, Ryan, your mom is the MVP. She's still tagging people.
Always. But
Keep
the
it
glory,
going.
that's my mama. She the glory.
Well, it looks like I got this one finished here.
Awesome.
We're gonna hit the
Yes.
link button.
Roll it.
Yeah, we started this on the Moana McAdams podcast.
Yes, we
Um,
did.
We did the drawing there, and then we knew we were doing a crossover promotion, so we said we'll do the inks on chat and draw. But this is a fun piece. Very excited to get it done. I love this character design that Ryan did. I think it's super dope. It has a lot of homage calls out, which he pointed out, but you really can't see it unless he says it's there. So I
Right.
definitely love all that.
Right.
Look, they're saying we gotta see it with color. While I'm eating the sausage biscuit my son played me and gave me.
Yes.
Yeah, this is very fun. So, you know what I do like, I especially like about the book is, I like how the first book had more of a child look to it,
Mm-hmm.
but this one has more of a elementary school look to it. It's bolder, it's more adventurous. I feel like the books are growing up with the kids, and I like that.
Yes, that was what we wanted to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the full intention. That was like the number one thing Moana wanted was like each book that you read, there's always a change in some shape where you're growing up with the kids. Yeah,
For sure.
this is dope. Like,
Thank you.
dope.
Yeah.
We got that piece done.
Clean,
Um,
clean.
Any final words from this dynamic creative duo? Give us one last pitch to go ahead and pledge to your Kickstarter.
You want to go first, or do you want me to go
Go ahead,
first?
Ryan.
All right. So I'm gonna be 100% straight. This is my first children's book. I'm beyond excited. I am with one of the most creative people and the most collaborative people I've ever worked with. It's been a pure joy doing this. This is my first outing in this realm, and it's been fun and spectacular and just nonstop adventurous all the way. Y'all expect a lot from this book. There's going to be things that y'all won't expect from this book as well. And it's exciting. It's educational. It's world building. It's an adventure, truly. And we take you to a different place to take your kids to. And it's going to be fun. It's a bilingual book, and that's exceptional. We're learning a language, and also it's going to be in Hawaiian and English. So that's another selling point in this book. And for me, it's just been nothing but a joy creating this world and doing this book. It's a lot of work. It's fun. I get down on myself because, I'm a perfectionist with my stuff. But like I said, when there's changes, it's going to be there. So, I'm having fun. This is a thrill. Thank you to everyone who backed the Kickstarter tonight. We're up. We're running. We're 31 days. And expect the unexpected. There'll be stretch goals. There'll be funness. I'm just thrilled to be doing this. And it's going to be something that y'all won't forget in this book. It's a next level thing. It's a whole different ball game for the adventures of Nakoa and Nohea, Shadows of the Ancient. Come check us out and come visit the world where you visit Kawana.
Yes. That was awesome, Ryan. What else can I say about that? It's just gonna be a lot of fun. So like we have a lot planned for this campaign. We just gave you like a really sneak peek. But like throughout this campaign, we're gonna keep adding because our indie creative community is so amazing. So as we hit different milestones, we're gonna be giving you guys more digital books from other authors, specifically curated based on things that are similar to the universe or ones that we really think like your kids will like. They are also have been successfully funded on Kickstarter. You know, great creators that are really bringing stuff, to life. And we think that you guys are really gonna enjoy. We also have another amazing, like we have a lot of amazing artists that like we haven't even brought on, and we're gonna bring them on.
Ew, y'all don't even know.
We're gonna bring them out.
No.
Yes, during the campaign, you'll see them. You'll get to see their art. We also have we're gonna be doing stickers. We're gonna be having like dope shirt designs that like your kids are gonna love. So whether it's for you or your kids, we're gonna have both. Let's see. I just actually got a message today from the amazing Mog Park, and she's a great fantasy illustrator. She worked on Game of Thrones, and her fantasy is her specialty.
No.
Say it again, Moana. Let them know, Moana. Say it again.
Crossover that.
Say it again.
Did you say she worked on Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Yes.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
I'm done. I'm out.
She is doing a
I'm putting on my
piece
jacket.
for us on this campaign.
I'm leaving. You got Game of Thrones artists? Go ahead and wrap this up so I can get out of here.
Yes, we got Game of Thrones artists. We also have I don't want to drop too much because that's the thing. Just know that like if you back this campaign, you will be getting this amazing book plus a whole lot of other amazing stuff. So please share the link. You know, the day one is really important for Kickstarter. Like we need to like really break it out on day one, so that we can tell you this about all the other extra stuff sooner. So let's see. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I'm not.
Well, they're at $781, 21 backers.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
I did see J-Man's question about whether or not we're gonna have both autographs. So the way it's framed right now, it is just the author's autographs, but I'm not saying that we couldn't do both. But I think what we're gonna have to do is limit that, because in order for both Ryan and I to sign the books, there has to be shipping back and forth and some additional logistics and costs that come with that. But I will take that input and come up with a tier that we can offer that, and just adjust the price for it. So thank you for the suggestion. We love hearing what you guys want. So yeah,
and please,
super fun, because what I want to do is actually put a page into the book. Like I love this. I saw this on another, I think it was an indie book, but where they made a page specifically for the convention scene, like author's signature, illustrator signature, just a special page that's like dedicated specifically for that. So that makes the book more special. And I just love doing things like that. So yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. And please understand that, because that does involve a lot of shipping. The shipping is especially expensive today. Prices have gone up on that. So when you see it, trust and believe, she's not trying to get over on you. She's just trying to cover the shipping.
In The Rock's famous words, just bring it. Yes.
Right.
Yes. But, yeah, thanks, Mike, for having us on, and always making it
so much, Mike, for the line.
Oh, no problem at all. I love having you guys on the show. Like I said, I'm big fans. I've been waiting for this project to drop from y'all, and you've it looks great. I'm looking forward to it. You've given me some more juice, so I'm gonna let Moana go ahead and finish this out. Give her a couple weeks off, and then I'm about to get back at Moana about a project that we were working on, so we can get that in the hole. I think it's time.
I know. I was like, I know he's coming for me. Like, how are you gonna do this without me? We talked about our project first.
It's okay. It is okay. We both got busy schedules. I understand, but I saw this. I was like, oh, her fire lit. Let's go ahead. All right. We gonna get it. We gonna make it happen. But I do have a treat for you guys. The artist has just sent me some Vigilance number 4 pages, and I'm going to show them to you guys. Vigilance number 4 comes out March 2022, and I want to let you know the importance of that comic book, because that will officially be the 25th comic book that Freestyle Comics has ever produced. And if you are a comic book head, you know 25 in comic books is an anniversary issue. That is going to be the Freestyle Comics 25th issue anniversary book. We're celebrating that during Women's History Month, because we have a lot of women that are working on that book, and Vigilance is the world's strongest superhero. Not just female superhero, but strongest superhero. And she's getting it in. So showing you a couple of the pages from issue 4.
Ooh.
Ooh. Vigilance has her own apartment now, so we're exploring that. That's one page right there, and there's another one. Her at a coffee house. I'm really excited about this story because we're really about to explore Vigilance outside of the Cape. So
yeah,
go ahead. I hope you guys like that. Just got a sneak peek air exclusive on the show right now. Excuse me. I want to thank Ryan and Moana coming on the show, bringing their book.
So much, Mike.
It's nice when people bring their Kickstarters on here, and it's even more special when people launch their Kickstarters on Chat and Draw. I absolutely love doing that. Here's the links again for the adventures. Go ahead and that's Moana's Kickstarter. That's Moana's social media. Here is the link to the adventures, the children's book that you guys need to be checking out. And here is the Emerald Quest Kickstarter. So pledge to both of them. Find a tier, pledge to both of them. You'll get this amazing print. I'm already going to upload it so I can send it to Ryan so he can grace it with those beautiful colors of his. You know my rules. If you pledge to the Kickstarter, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We love it. But we are greedy because we're making these books from our basements. So we need you to advocate for us. We need you to share this. We need you
to
please,
everyone share. Please.
Absolutely. If money's hard and money's tight, we will accept $1. We are not turning $1 away. Dollars stack up. If you don't have any money at all to give, we understand that, and you want to show your support, share it to your social media network still. Sharing is just as important as the dollar amount coming on through. So we appreciate you. We want to thank you again for hanging out. Chat, I'll be back on here with Charlie McElvey tomorrow. We are doing traditional artwork. We're doing another sketch cover live on Chat and Draw. And that's what it is. We got 6 more days left on Emerald Quest. We got 31 days left on this. Get it in, y'all, before it ends. And I will check you out.
Thanks, Mike. Later, guys.
Bump, 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 bump.
I think that I should ask Mr. Watson. I think that I should ask